Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace must be upon anybody who watches this. I gotta make a quick video because I gotta be consistent with this type of stuff. My experience working out once a week versus 7 times a week. And I've been working out for like 7 years, and I've basically tried literally everything. Probably everything. I've tried Soviet type training. I've tried squats every day. I've tried push-ups, hundreds of push-ups every day, all that stuff. And what I've seen in training once a week, I'd say why I was training once a week, because life hits you hard and you don't got the time to train as much as you usually do. So me working out probably 80 hours a week, I'm not really feeling like working out 7 times a week because I'm already doing too much. So can you make just as much gains? Like basically what this video is about is more actually better. Is more worse for you. In my case of working out basically every day, the way I was able to do it, it was essentially, okay, it's like a 3-legged stool, or it's like 3 parts. You gotta have them all balanced. So one is volume. Okay, that's how much you're doing in total. And then it's how hard is it? The intensity, the weight. Then it's the frequency. How many times are you gonna do it a week? So it's how many reps you gonna do, how heavy the reps is, and then is how many times you're doing that per week. So if I do a couple hundred push-ups in a day, okay, that's my volume. If I do a couple hundred push-ups throughout the week, okay, that's the frequency because I'm doing it a few times a week. How heavy it is, it's a regular push-up variation, so lightweight. The only way you're gonna be able to do any of these is if one is suffering or one is like not as placed up above. So if you're doing if you're doing like 1,000 push-ups, volume super high. And if you can't handle that, the frequency is probably going to be really low because you're going to need more time to recover. And the intensity of that is not really high either because you're doing 1,000 reps of it. So training 7 times a week versus once a week, it really does not matter except for 2 conditions. If you have a goal of setting the maximum amount of skill proficiency, so you want to get better at the planche, you can work once a week, but I would say in order to get that practice in, like if it's planche, I would probably get some tuck planches just to keep my body comfortable and fresh and always ready to do that protraction joint. If it's not, and your goal is to maximize muscle gain and you're trying to use a 1 time a week routine, then yeah, you can definitely do it. You just have to increase the intensity way up and the volume way up while keeping the frequency super low. So that 1 day a week is gonna be hell. That 1 day a week, it should make you poop yourself. Not literally, you should be excited to train. But due to the amount of intensity and frequency, volume you need in order to create a hypertrophic response. It's a lot of words. Basically, I'm saying you want muscle, all right, you're going to have to go really, really, really hard on that 1 day a week you got. And if you got more time, good, alhamdulillah. You spread that out. So in my experience of working 7 times a week, it was probably my best in terms of my endurance and my skill practice. But in terms of like my actual strength and intensity, it wasn't like explosive, super powerful stuff. Like I wouldn't be able to do a 1-arm muscle up whenever I want, if I'm already training, 7 times a week. Like I need rest. I need to pause, wait a second, and then do all that stuff. So yeah, for muscle growth, strength, endurance, stuff like that, you can definitely gain great results. And the only reason why you would try to swap out is just because 1, you got a lot of time, or 2, you got no time. You can gain great results from either one, but what do you like super hyper focus on? And if you're just trying to get really good at the skill, and yeah, I would increase the frequency. I wouldn't probably do 7 days a week. These are both just the extremes on each end. That's what I would want to remind you. These are the 2 extremes. If it's not that serious, then, you can mess with it. Do 3 times a week, 4 times a week, twice a week is actually it's like perfect. But yeah, hope that video helps. I got stuff to do. I got to finish digging another hole. And then I'm hungry. I might get some panda, inshallah. I'll see y'all.